How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Voodoo15, VuduVince here. Either way, however you want to refer to me as. And this is going to be a new and updated intro video for Aces High. So the other video was, like I said, it's a little bit old, a little bit dated. And this is in the new Aces High 3. So what we're going to do is basically go over how you can get into a fight, how you can just start playing the game, and the basics that it takes to do that. So when you join the game, when you come into the game, you're going to come into a hangar or a tower here on the screen. And you're going to be sitting here looking at what I'm looking at right now. There'll be a chat box going on here, and you'll have the clipboard. You need this clipboard in order to do everything for the game. If it suddenly drops off the screen or something like that, just press your escape key. The escape key will drop it down to the floor and it'll come back up. Likewise, you can click on it. There also is a help function up here that is going to start becoming better and better as it gets updated more and more. But this is basically what your clipboard should look like. You can also see that you have a plus and minus here in order to make it larger, make it smaller, in case you have bad vision or something like that, or you just need it a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. So when you're looking at the map, and you can zoom in and out on the map with insert and delete on your keypad. And so we're gonna back out a little bit here, and we can see the entirety of the map. And you can see my cursor here. So you have 3 countries on Aces High. You have the knights, the rooks, and the bishops. They have no nation affiliation. They're simply chess pieces, and each nation can fly whatever aircraft they want that's within the game and is available to you at the time. So what I've done is I've actually backed off to another field here, so that there's not a whole lot going on to distract you. So we're currently inside the tower. And so we're wanting to get into a fight. Well, so you need to know the basics of where a fight is. Well, currently I've changed my colors on my clipboard. So black are our good guys, yellow is one of the countries, and red is the other country, so that I can tell the difference between one country and the other. Likewise, you can look here and see the little indicator for the nation that it is. These are knights and these are rooks, and I'm a bishop. So now it's about deciding where you want to go fight at, or what you'd like to do. If the map would kind of cooperate with me here. So in order to find a fight, well, number one, look for flashing bases. Any of these bases that are flashing have a bad guy.
They are engaging our fields.
That indicator too will let you know that, hey, people are engaging stuff. Another thing is radar. Currently you can see these darkened circles here. Those are where radar is active. And you can see here's a bomber, here's another bomber here. And you also see, this is what's called .dar. These bombers where you can see them near these fields. And you also have DAR bars, which are these red and green bars within these squares, these sectors. So you go, okay, well, I want to get into a fight. Okay, well, let's look for the biggest DAR bar then. So here it is. It's near these 2 bases, A35 and 64. And so if we're wanting to get into a fight, simply all you have to do is just double click on the field. And now we're at C64, which is this still, and it's indicated by a little airplane here, and we can see there's a huge DAR bar. Now something you can do before you take off is you can minimize your clipboard and you can press F3. When you hit F3, this brings you to an external view of where you're at. You can then use your mouse with the H key, or you can simply use your hat switch if your joystick's already set up, or the number keys on your keyboard, and you can kind of look around and see kind of what's going on. We don't really see anything right here on top of us, so the engagement is probably more closer or right at the A35, which is the airfield. So we're going to go F1, go back inside. We're going to go to A35, and now we can see there are bad guys here. So we go, okay, well, we know hitting F3 again, we can kind of get a picture of what's going on around the field. Where you go, voodoo. I don't care about any of that, man. There's red guys. We got to go fight them. Okay. So what you want to do, F1 to go back inside, is we're going to go to the hangar. And now you begin the hard, laborious choice of figuring out what you're going to fly. So we're here in the hangar, and we're just going to click on the 0 for the A6M3. And so this is all set up here. You have what fuel you can take, what ammo, and any fuel or bombs you can carry. So simply all you have to do is come in here and pick an aircraft. And once you've picked it, so we're going to go with the 0. If you're going to take off from a close base, just take 50% fuel to start with. You don't need a whole lot of fuel. And down here at the bottom, it'll tell you how long your fuel's going to last, 17 minutes. If you think you need a little more, 26 minutes for 75%. So you got 25, 50, 75, 100. Just take 50% if you're flying right off the end of the field. You can then set your convergence over here on the right hand side for your guns, if you know what convergence is. If you don't, just leave it at default. Don't worry about it. Just go shoot. So you're ready to go. You go, okay, Voodoo, I've got my A6M. I'm at my base. It's being attacked. What do I do now? Whatever base you're at, you'll see this launch. It'll say choose direction. You got H for hangar, W for west, E for east. You may have north, south, northeast, southwest. You'll have all these deals depending. Just pick a direction and take off and jump into there. And that's it, guys. And when you go, okay, well, when you get shot down, what happens? Well, when you get shot down, you just go right back to the tower. So you'll appear right here again, and you just start it over again. And that's it. I mean, that is basically how you get into a fight. You don't worry about any of the other fancy stuff, the graphics, none of that business. You just get in here, get into a fight. And that's exactly how you do it. So I hope you all enjoyed this little short video, and I hope that it gets you into an engagement a little bit quicker and helps you to kind of maneuver around the map just a little bit. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good day.